On the 5th of June 1933, Thomas Frederick Glassock opened the doors of this wonderful building. King Arthur's great halls were created as the headquarters for the Fellowship of the Knights of the Round Table of King Arthur. Glassock commissioned 73 beautiful stained glass windows to be made by the artist Veronica Wall. She was a student of William Morris and the daughter of the stained glass expert Christopher Wall. Passionate about the legend of King Arthur, Glassock was drawn to Tintagel. Tintagel and the surrounding area being steeped in Arthurian legend. The castle ruins nearby are named in a book by Geoffrey of Monmouth, The History of the Kings of Britain, the old castle being said to have been the place where King Arthur was conceived. The Round Table Order can be traced to at least the 14th century. It evolved over the years into a gentleman's club. Glassock had tried to stipulate that ordinary people and women should also be accepted into the order. The order refused, and Glassock then opened his own, which was how the Fellowship of the Order of the Knights of the Round Table of King Arthur came to exist. Unfortunately, a year after the opening of the halls, Glassock passed over, and for 15 years the building was unused. The local Freemasons took over, and to this day they still use the halls for meetings, something Glassock would have approved of as he himself was into Freemasonry. The halls are on consecrated holy ground. Ley lines run through the halls and underground water also flows. Those in the know about sacred earth energies will realise the importance of this. It's also something that the Freemasons have knowledge of and tend to build their lodges upon these main energy currents. Many secret societies and orders have met here, and dowsers come to the halls to investigate the earth currents, and a few ghostly stories have been whispered about the halls around the local villages. Not only do the halls contain the most beautiful stained glass windows, but they also house some amazing original pre-Raphaelite Arthurian paintings by William Hatherell. Hatherell was a well-known illustrator and painter of the time. He illustrated works by Thomas Hardy and William Blake. 10 paintings were commissioned for the halls to tell the story of King Arthur. William Hatherell passed over before the paintings were completed. Only 2 are actually signed, and it is believed that they were finished by his art students. The Arthurian stories are steeped in symbolism and hidden meanings. They can represent planetary ages, moon phases, the zodiac, natural earth cycles, and also the journey of life and karmic patterns. It teaches the rules of chivalry to live a life of good virtue. Glassock thought the Arthurian legends would inspire a better world, especially after the First World War. They would build noble character, and that the legends, when looked into, can guide people into a better quality of life. He sought to spread chivalry, reduce the prospect of further world conflicts, and generally improve humanity through the Arthurian myths. The Hall of Chivalry itself stands on the Merlin Earth Energy lines. This pair of ley lines run through significant monuments of the Arthurian legends: Tintagel Castle, the Halls, Bosny Mound, St Nectan's Cave, and Slaughter Bridge. They also cross local mountains and significant zone circles. These energy pathways cross significant places, prehistoric monuments, and have great spiritual significance. In the halls, there are 125 shields made from different types of Cornish granite. In fact, much of the building is made up of Cornish stone, including a wonderful round table. The beautiful throne is made also of granite. Its composition is of mica and quartz. The throne sits at a northeasterly position, and I may add that is not the usual Masonic Lodge alignment. It represents spiritual transformation, prosperity, and abundance. The set-out of the windows of the halls are themed to represent a transition from dark to light. The southwesterly windows represent darkness, and as you move across the halls, the windows become lighter. Beneath the windows of light sits a throne made up of granite. Granite being a stone that connects us all to Earth's stabilizing energy, it can help transform energy towards enlightenment. It is protective. The quartz within it is an amplifier, a protector, and acts as an energy-storing natural battery. There is so much more I could say about the halls, and I may make another video on them in the future. But for now, I highly recommend a visit. They have a great bookshop too. Thank you ever so much for watching.
Alas, even good appearance there is now, and glance alone.